Here we go again with a new episode of the All Origins Win Streak Challenge. Making good progress so far. Last time we cleared the camps like it's nobody's business. With a pretty high fight density all in all, and not the most amazing loot, but for now it's also really important to get that experience in. Get the first bros to level 11 finally, and basically become strong enough to take on all the fights we encounter, which we are close to already, I might say so. There might be a couple that would be too scary still, but I think the lineup really is getting there. The versatility is there. We have tools to handle most situations already. And what I also really like is that there are a couple brothers that are already next in line to be leveled up. So if we reach the first level 11 power spike with a couple of the starter bros, the companions are like almost there now. They can basically be instantly benched and replaced by weak ass new recruits. Not totally sure if we're gonna level the quote unquote tank, but we might will at some point. For now, this is the lineup we're gonna play, and we'll occasionally be switching the Witch Hunter in and out, especially now since he hasn't reached level 7 yet, and also since I don't know, I feel like getting the Flail Bro to level 11 won't make the biggest of differences. His stats are already where they need to be for him to be super functional, and he's got all the important traits already. So the stuff he will get from now on is basically mostly utility stuff and things he needs to perform in possible legendary locations. So all in all, not that urgent actually. Yeah. And we still have the mission to take down this orc location, which is on the other side of the map, which seems terrible at first, but when you think about it, it's really not that bad. It's the perfect opportunity to clear like most of the foggy area in the center, going like up and down and really weird lines to explore everything. And then in the end, complete the whole circle by ending up at the castles where we started. And it's basically just another like 2k gold on top. And no, it's not 2k. No, I just remembered. For the destroy a location contracts, you only get the money for the dudes you kill in the location. So it's most likely gonna be little money, but hey, it's just stuff we wanted to do anyway, so cannot complain there. And we've got a lot of resources to spend. We've got space in the inventory for days still. So let's just continue going up, down, up again. It's kind of mowing the lawn. This is mowing the lawn style movement. Yeah, but that's why you mow the lawn like this, right? It's just that efficient. So let's take our time here. Not move too fast. Ah, okay. That's quite interesting. So we are entering greenskin territory indeed. Hoggart talks as he walks up to us. I'd say orc territory by the looks of things. Okay. I really would love to get the according ambition rolled now. We rejected the last ambition because all of the options were a bit gambly and yeah, not really promising. So I figured we could reset the timer for the ambition event and hope for something that's more achievable in the near future. And I also feel like getting the goblin amulet is not as beneficial as you might think, because there are rarely any enemies that will ever elude you. It's basically the goblin shaman, enemies with nets, which are almost non-existent, also almost non-existent. It's also goblins and maybe the occasional mercenary here and there, but you will never fight mercenary lest you attack them yourself, so you can completely control that. And yeah, it doesn't really benefit you that much. So, or maybe I'm missing something here, but I feel like it's not that big of a deal having this thing. And on the other hand, having the you cannot be stunned trophy is a real game changer if you put that thing on one of your damage bros in a crucial fight. It's just really that good. Yeah, this is like almost as high as we would want to go. Okay. Now that we see that, it's kind of hard not to take it. A small camp erected by orcs. It's a few warriors. It's a champion, actually. It's a warlord champion. What? It's day freaking 50. No bounty hunter. How can there be a champion? Isn't it illegal? Isn't that illegal, actually? What? Okay. Well, the champion... Okay, so the thing with the champion is it's basically just a really tough enemy that won't drop any good loot because we cannot make use of the shield. We could probably not make use of the eggs, except for when it's like super good rolled, but that's highly unlikely. It's basically just there to make the life harder. Doesn't benefit you that much in a meaningful way. But yeah, we'll definitely try and take that on. Spear Bros will be playing a crucial role in this fight again. I feel like we want to utilize the two-handed mace in this situation. We could decide to put it on the mace master, since the warriors and the champion, the warlord champion cannot be stunned. But sending him in there with 18 melee deaths, I don't know about that. That seems like a suicide mission. I don't know, really. What the hell? That cannot be it. This is like about the same damage, but less hit chance, so we won't be using the pole mace here. I feel like replacing the jagged pike for the fight might be fine. So either we would be going in there with the cleaver, or we are possibly putting the two-handed flange mace on him. And yeah, otherwise this should be good. I really feel uncomfortable sending the 18 melee death dude in there. He would get torn apart, kinda. Yeah, no, that's a bit rough, to be honest. So let's not do it. I don't know if orc warriors can be knocked back. If they could be, the spiked impaler would be quite useful, possibly in this fight, but I'm not sure if they even can. And if we would place this dude, he would also be in danger of getting engaged by the orcs, because they can like push you away and break through the lines. So nah, doesn't seem too tempting to me. All right. In that case, let's see what they've got to offer. Oh, okay. So the event hits again. Taking on 5 beasts, battles super random. We never see any beasts on the world map anyway, so won't happen probably. Buying 25 trading goods. Not close enough to the south to have a realistic chance of ever buying 25 trading goods. Defeating another mercenary company is something that is really fun, and I would like to do it. We won't have the chance to fight another mercenary company in the near future, since they usually just walk on the roads, and we are like deep into the wilderness currently. But I think this is a fun thing to do, and it can also net really good loot. They can generate some really high tier weapons sometimes, so yeah, let's do this. It's quite cool. Yeah, but this is as far north as we will go for now. Don't want to go past the mountains anyways. So it's actually really few enemies. It's not that many enemies. The fight itself doesn't look too scary to me. Maybe we should. The mace will be quite useless in the fight, to be honest. This thing will also be quite useless. Maybe we should do like this. And just not let the enemies let more than 2 or more than 1 enemy get in contact. Maybe that's the right way to go about it. And have an emergency net. I don't know if it's that good against the orc warlord, but let's give it a try. It is a warlord though, right? Is it a big boss? I cannot even tell. How does their icon look? And why is he there? I always thought they cannot even spawn before day 100 or something. Yeah. Okay, let's check the terrain real quick. This is a pretty decent position to... You could use this gap to get yourself in a favorable position and engage their flanks with more dudes. Like, if you position in such a in such a curved way, you could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 brothers, and positioning in that way would allow you to always have 3 brothers in contact with the enemy that's like engaging in these edge tiles here. So that doesn't sound too bad to me. Let's give it a try. Let's see where they go first, how far they can approach even, and where they come from. Okay, so they're already pretty close, so we won't have the luxury of heavily adjusting our positioning before the fighting starts. Not really feeling like shooting this orc. It seems like it's a bit of an unnecessary target. Let's assume it's 4 of the little ones. Maybe even 5. Yeah, it could be even 5. Okay, it's 5 of the little ones, 2 orc warriors, one big boy. Alright. The spear bro could position himself here and could be able to kind of secure this area for the next turn. Let's see where the big boy is standing. Okay, so it's an Axe Warlord with double grip, meaning he will completely destroy us. Like, completely. His damage will be out of this world against our bros at this point in the run. 2 or 3 hits and the bro will definitely die. At least have his cat proc. At this point only our kitty powers can save us. So yeah, how to position is the question here. The positioning will basically decide whether one of our bros is dying or not. Okay, so one thing I could see is putting this spear bro here actually. Then this tile, this hex is secured. One of the orcs could stand here and we can position in a perimeter like this. So that we can let them engage us and then have a triple surround right away. I quite like that. I feel like we might need this bro at the bottom. We could try to do the same thing here, to be honest. Yeah. Could try to do the same thing here. And in that case, we would put all the backliners in the second row. That's pretty obvious for me. Possibly put the possibly put the Katal bro here. I can see that happening, since he could attack in both directions. Then Giselher could be here. Oh no, could be here, and the Sword Brother could be here. So you can do like a split that way. Alright. And this hex could be taken by the 200 blanched mace guy. And you put the Spear Brother here. And Dieter would be standing here, it seems like. I think the mace guy would be stunned in that case, but that's not an issue for now, I suppose. And I think this is a situation where you would like to raise the shield already. This grants you a chance to avoid being stunned when the orcs charge in. And we said the 200 swords bro goes here. And this is quite the cheeky placement actually, I like it. So we don't have a lot of fatigue in general, but the spear wall will come to play again with the reduced fatigue cost. So we can actually spear wall for a couple of turns, assuming he won't be broken right away or anything. Yeah. So we position the dodge here. Right, some of them are coming up to play. Come to play. Would actually like to take a shot at the champion, since Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't really do any damage, right? Not enough pierce damage to go through the armor. And the actual crossbow effectiveness against armor is kinda non-existent. Lol. Yeah, so let's not do that. In that case, we can just stand here and wait for the next turn. I think that's quite okay to do it like that. We aren't gonna be able to attack with him this turn. It would place the bro too far forward and it would feel like an overextension for now. So let's not get too greedy here. Might want to move him up there though. Not completely sure about that. Yeah, I think we can. And we want the crossbow dude to go here and ready up to use the javelins next turn. Might be warranted to place this brother right here because we're lacking a bit of damage on the top, it's like. Yeah. And there's more potential for getting a multi-hit on the enemy here than it is up top, so let's do it like that. Here we go into this defensible position with the dagger bro. I also feel like the orcs won't be able to charge the dagger bro past the terrain tiles. I'm not sure if that's the case, but it's like they don't like to charge around things in general. This spot will be taken by the big ass bong stick, and since it is that way, we will only approach one tile. Not really shooting a orc warrior for now, but yeah, just gonna be shooting one. And I feel like since we've got a lot of ammo to spare right now and not a lot of range bros, we can also start being a bit more generous with yeah, just the general use of the throwing weapons. He won't need to move this turn. I think he can just stand there and hold the position. Here we will take one step forward and threaten them with the toothpick. Standing there menacingly. Here we will close the gap. And that's basically the formation now. So pretty nice kill zone in the end. Rip us around if they want to make contact. Otherwise they have to try their luck with the spear wall. And if one orc decides to flank, we can also always swap to the hammer and start doing them dirty. No way. He has got the throwing weapon. Okay. We ran right into that trap. But they will definitely close in soon. Yeah, here we just wait. Let them come. LOL, come on. Yeah, right. Okay, okay. Okay, this is so stupid. Okay, so he could take the direct route and stun. But come on, this is so ridiculous. Everybody swaps to throwing weapons. Hey, what the hell? Too funny. Too damn funny. Yeah, I think we just poke here. Probably don't want to kill this orc before the warriors have moved. Here we wait. He's hesitant. They are really respecting the spear wall, as they should. Who else is gonna have their turn? This orc warrior is gonna have their turn. I wouldn't mind him jumping into the fray. So, not the worst killing this orc here. If he jumped in, he would only have one attack and then we would have so many attacks as a retaliation. Yeah, boy. Bum. The three-headed menace makes them raise the flag. Wow, so cautious. What a cautious orc it is. Yeah, let's just wait. They're waiting for us to outstam. But surprise, it won't happen. Oh, so they have like almost 50% chance to hit on an attack. It's quite scary. I don't think I want to put the red catcher here. I would rather have an attack with the pole mace. It deals a bit better armor damage. Oh, should have moved the sergeant so after attacking, so we could now move over here and land a hit. Well, too bad. Yeah, we just lose the attack here. Cannot wait for, because we got stunned, cannot wait for a better attack. Just give him 3 stabbies, which are super useless, it feels like, but it will add up. They have crazy amounts of armor, right? That's what makes orcs dangerous. Is he gonna jump in? Okay, he's raising the spirits, but we are still holding firm, and I like that a lot. By the way, could also... Nah, it doesn't really make sense to engage here. Let's just shield wall. We don't need the fatigue anyways, and maybe it will do us any good. Oh, he's got actually quite a lot of melee def with shield and shield wall active. What a shame. Here we can build up some fatigue on the orc. Oh. But they've got huge stamina pools, so it's not that noticeable. We can step 1 to the right and possibly open ourselves up to engage here. And here we just wait and hold the line. Kinda sucks that they are throwing that much. At least their throwing weapons really suck. That's a good, quote unquote, good thing about it. Oh my god. He really lost his 100 nimble armor. Okay, now we better hit this this bonk. Damn, that hurt. Stripped him of the armor. It's way better than having the small mace here, right? The small mace would have done not even half as much, and also the dagger bro wouldn't have all the bonus damage now. Kill him. Kill him. Yeah. That's right, son. It's a little tempting to wait for this orc to die now and possibly jump in later with the sergeant and engage on the backline, because the other 2 threats don't seem to be too eager to engage now anyways. Crazy how little damage the bro took, even though he took like 4 javelins or something. It's barely noticeable so far. So I have a hard time imagining that this orc warrior will survive 4 attacks from the flail and the stab. Could maybe throw 1 jav just to be safe, but I don't know. Not that necessary. Definitely will prepare the net, just so we use the free swap item action in advance. Not that we will throw it already. Is he gonna move it now? Yes. Nice. Getting another good dodge. That's great. He decides to be completely useless and go for a weird flanking maneuver. Classic orc. And yeah, 6 turns, so not in a hurry here. Even if this dude decides to come back next turn, he will not be able to engage anywhere, so let's just get into the fray and start killing stuff. Against flesh targets, the dogs are really effective, so let's start having them nibble on stuff. Okay, first dog down. We could also play this like way more aggressive and smoky, but I think it's a bad idea if you don't restart and really play true Iron Man. Then an enemy like this can kill a Battleforged brother like him with good gear in 2 turns, just because you don't know how the weapon rolled. They use the rolls of the named weapon, and it all gets exponentially increased even with the buff from him just being a champion, meaning he does like 35% extra bonus damage on top of everything else. Okay, let's do some decent. So yeah, it's a freaking big threat, and you don't want to underestimate it. Would be nice to be able to swap the mace brother with the sword brother. Maybe we get rotation for the mace dude in the end. I can see that being quite useful. Yeah, we just keep on doing our thing here and end right away. Everybody contributes as much as possible against the one warrior in contact now. And here it's a bit unfortunate that he didn't break, but no biggie. And I feel like it's more value to go for a double attack. Who could also go for a double attack like this. That's possibly even better because the Orc Warrior is the biggest threat currently. Even though he's got a cut leg muscle. Not too sure. Let's go like this, then the dog will most likely even kill him next turn. So he doesn't get an attack off. Quite valuable. Yeah, this is clear. Not the best weapon, but good enough for now. Toss some. Oh, no hit from the doggo. Unfortunate, but okay. Nice, starting to penetrate, starting to put some bleeding on the orc. Let's see if we can break his morale. We cannot. Might be even some point in skilling fearsome on this bro too. Even though, yeah, it's probably a bad idea. Like the extra -7 resolve is a very minor effect, considering how much base resolve most threatening enemies have. Hey, stop that! Luckily they don't hit their shit at all. Let's chill for now. See how the champion moves, and then we decide, because we definitely need the power of the bong stick against the champion. Okay, so the champion actually wants to get onto our backline. So we will change up our formation in the top and get our bong stick. If we would have moved him down here, we would be super sad now because we want him up here. We need him up here. It's super important. Oh, he could finish. No, he couldn't finish because there's a bit of armor left. Ooh, he can chop that leg off. Let's go. Yeah, here's like mostly clean up now. Any point in not going for this attack? Could prevent a throw next turn, so yeah, Let's wait. That's right. Here we move in. Now we can fill this hex. Yeah. 6 turns. We've got the mace attack to still hit, and we've got 2 sword slashes, which should be enough to prevent him from. We can hit both anyways. Nice. Okay, just a bit of extra tickling. Don't know if we want to move this turn. I think we can just end. Finish him. Finish him. Nice. Yeah, the Orc Warlord, he has to go in. He has to hurry up, otherwise he will miss all the fun. Okay, so he could close in here. So next turn we might want to. I think we want to hold the position and just swap sides now. Yeah, and then he can't reach us. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe he will come back around, but that would be silly. I hope he will engage the dodge tank. Feels like that would be the optimal outcome for us now. Yeah, want to get into position to possibly use a ranged weapon soon. Maybe like here. I'm not too sure about that. I'm not sure if we want to unleash another hound right now. Probably not. He could jump on the Orc Warlord, and then the Orc Warlord just gets a free kill and good morale and stuff, so it kind of sucks. Yeah, here we can 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. See that he cannot engage the hedge here easily, and just set up to surround him as soon as he goes in. Get a good engagement. Yeah. Just planning to. I hope he jumps on the dodge tank. That would be formidable. Noise. And now we basically go here to have an attack if he jumps in. Just need to make sure that he doesn't flee. That would be hilarious if he just fled the scene, the mighty Orc Warlord champion. And wait here. Oh, man. Well. Yeah. Actually have to make sure that we don't kill the enemies too fast now. Maybe we should let down the... Maybe we should let down the spear wall to let him to give him a chance to engage. I think that's a must by now. Kinda need to set up a trap. Could also go in, throw a net So he cannot move, but that sounds kind of silly. Inspect here. Oh, he's done already, and he will. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cannot engage the orc warlord. Definitely gonna go to the back. Definitely don't want to take this hex next turn. That seems like a big risk to take. Yeah, so now we basically retreat the scene. Something like this. Can kill him though, just don't move in. He will move, that's for sure. So now we definitely don't spear wall anymore. We rather position ourselves like this. Could have maybe moved Bruno one further back, but hey. Don't really see any reason to move the dagger brow a lot. We could place him here. I don't know. Definitely want to have a shot at this guy though. Okay. Dog is not engaging the warlord. That's good for us. Would have been a big thing that could have gone wrong here. Let's look what it's doing. Okay, he's going up there. I see, I see. Yeah, in that case, we can engage. We have like 4 good hexes to engage. Cannot engage with most weapons, but we have to kind of bind him now. Let's check the melee dev on the bros. Good thing they are confident now. So he's got 68. A lot of durability on the shield. And he can shield wall for another 25. So he can get actually up to 93. Highly unlikely that the warlord will completely wreck him. Just have to make sure that we only move 1 hex. So there's still enough fatigue left to shield wall. Lol. And yeah, kind of out of the question for me now that we should go in here. We really would be a tragedy if he decided to run and then we cannot keep up with him and he's just out of the picture. Maybe even waiting to... Ah, no, don't need to wait here. Just do it like this. Hope the warlord is not just breaking through the lines then. Yeah, this is like the side fight going on. Are gonna stay back with the backliners for now, because they will have an easier time getting into position to actually hit. The tricky thing here is just having the correct setup so the bros can actually hit and don't block each other. Probably want to move the spear bro away because he's not useful in this situation. Like, it's not gonna deal any meaningful damage. So these 2 bros have a decent shot. Spear bro hasn't moved, so we could just place him here and then add some surround bonus. But we won't do much more than that. Okay, so these 2, these 3 are taken. This tile will be taken by the bonk stick brother. And he might have to jump over the bonk stick bro. So the bonk stick bro goes here and he goes here. And then we only have 1 shot with the dagger next turn, but it's better than nothing, I guess. kind of feeling a bit too greedy to... Yeah, something like this. I'm kind of feeling a bit too greedy to throw the net again. There's no nets available on the whole map, so be a tragedy to use it here. He's acting in 4 turns. How can he have so much initiative? Isn't he wearing like 500 armor? Isn't that how it is? Good hit, but he won't do anything else for now. He has to wait for the long stick brawl. I feel like we still wait. Let him. Super spooky. Yeah. I feel like we waited. He didn't hit. What was his hit chance actually? 21. Okay, so he's got maybe like 90 melee skill. Oh, it's a 95 already. That's great. Okay. Good that this attack hit. Really nice to have the damage debuff in case everything goes wrong here. Now we definitely force him down with everything we have. Also no reason to try to shield wall. He will have way too many targets. The hit chance here. Ooh, come on, strip him of the armor. And he will have reduced initiative for the stagger debuff. Yeah, stabby. Crazy how much these guys tank. I want this armor. Let's dagger him down. Okay, next turn. Now it's pretty clear finish. Nice. Really good fight, actually. Only damage we took was from the javelins. I mean, that's a pretty good result, considering it's a pretty early Warlord champion. Nice. Really, not that much interesting loot, except for this. And what can it do? We have a comparison weapon here. Same damage, so it's already a pretty bad roll. Slightly more damage ignore. Meh. Meh. I don't know about that. So it's basically the slightest extra bits of ignoring damage and one less fatigue build up per weapon skill used. So it's like, it doesn't get much worse than that, to be honest. So it's called the well-crafted Widowmaker, but it's actually the poorly crafted Widowmaker, I guess. Yeah. Okay, 1 second. I will just heat up some water for a nice tea. Alright, let's check the bros. The water's heating up. We're always shooting so heavily on tools and supplies. I think all the looted tools and supplies just went straight into the bin, sadly. Oh well. Got another level up on the cleaver bro. Pretty obvious picks here. It's a decision between resolve and fatigue. He definitely wants a lot more fatigue still, so kinda want to pick the 4 here, even though ending up at 50 resolve is too low. 54 is a bit better with him starting confident always. So I feel like getting the resolve here is a fine pick. He doesn't have Brownie yet. But he will definitely get Berserk. That's like obvious. It's a cleaver bro. He needs it. He wants it. He won't have the most fatigue to utilize it for now, but it's okay. With a 2-range weapon, he can make perfect use of it, so that's really good. And swap stuff back here. Give him the bonk stick in the pocket, even though he's not really using it at the moment. Okay, getting another pretty okay level up here. Not the best, not the worst. It's pretty good in the resolve department. So taking a +3 seems like a bad decision. Doesn't, under no circumstance he will need more fatigue. He might want some hit points though. So let's take that. And taking Killing Frenzy here is also obvious because he's supposed to deal damage for now, and that's basically all he's good for currently. Deciding what he's gonna take on the level 11 level up will be a bit tougher. Oh, and the like really good developing sergeant is also shaping up to be very nice and leveling so fast. Yeah, it's almost level 11 too. So I feel like skipping the melee dev is a good call again. Since his HP is not the highest for a nimble brother, and he will always take a lot of ranged attacks from enemies. You could argue that we don't need to place him facing goblins and the likes, since you don't really need the extra resolve and the ability to rally there, but he's also one of the few pole mace brothers the company will have. The pole arm brothers. And pole arms are like super effective, especially against fortified goblins. So he will be in those fights, and he needs to be able to take a lot of feet approaching the enemy. So I think it's actually more important to get a little bit more of HP than anything else here. Right. Looking good. And since he can make such good use of fatigue with his sword lance, he really should take a Berserk perk over a Pathfinder perk for now. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. Yep. Ah, okay, okay, okay. We had a net on the sergeant all along. Oh. Alright. So let's move to the right and then make our way back down. Continue mowing the lawn. A lot of orc movement here. It looks like it's multiple raiding parties. Yeah, it's a sea of 10, right? Just as I thought, the distance to the civilization is quite far, even though it's very central in the map. So we're getting a lot of orc fights with pretty good chances to get like named items. And this is a bit tougher than the last camp we did, but I feel like it's very manageable. We should definitely take that fight. Could even snack some shrooms here for the extra damage. Tasty. Definitely won't need a net in this fight, or I cannot imagine a situation where it will come into play, really. So let's take the fire pot instead. This armor is still repairing big time. Let's get rid of that. And yeah, probably a bit of a mistake to... I mean, yeah, I don't know if it's a mistake, but probably unnecessary to go in with the winged mace and shield again. It's probably way better to give him the big stick again. At least for now. I wonder if we even need the bearded flail guy in this fight. Might be even better to go with the witch hunter. Having an extra range bro is quite advantageous in this type of fight. And I feel like if we engage in melee contact, we rather alpha strike than and just like go for the kill than starting like a drawn out fight. So I don't know. I feel like this can be really good. It's also, it's nice to mess around with the impaler and see if we could maybe get a throwback on one of the orcs or the orc warlord. So now we have a hole in the formation. What the hell? That's not too bad. Let's let them approach. So it's 15 enemies now. It's a whole lot more enemies than like double the enemy count. Whole lot more than before. But it was only a berserker. It's like... it's probably 5 dangerous enemies and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay, okay. The rest is just the regular orcs. So in orc fights, it's always the most important thing to really get the positioning down in the first turn of combat and really think about how the orcs can be controlled so that they go where you want them to be and not just like force you into unfavorable engagements. Otherwise, the fights become exponentially harder. So I think this is because we've got the central terrain here, it's a good opportunity to funnel them into the middle again. We could, we probably also want to do it instantly engaged and bind this orc where he stands so he cannot charge and stun. Then we place the Spear Brother here. Yeah, like it. I like it a lot. The other Spear Bro can take this position. Yeah, he can take this position. Makes a lot of sense to me. And now we don't have the item that lets us avoid the stun when they charge in, so don't really have the means it takes to avoid like 1 round of damage, but not too much to be done about that. I think I'm not completely sure. I think the brother who stands here is more likely to be stunned because this orc gets a straight line charge. And I feel like... let's wait first. But here we already know that we want to place the Spear Bro here. That's already given to me. And that we want to engage this dude is already like pretty clear. Might step in with the Sword Brother next turn to go for the finishing blow. And just tickle him a bit for now. Okay, so the Warlord wants to take the upper flank. It's only 2 warriors down here. I'm pretty confident that the Hammer Brother with some backline support and so on can take on an Orc Warrior right now. It's only level 7 or 8, but this should be fine. They've also, both of them have got shields, so they don't have the biggest damage output. He's still got a lot of... Still got a lot of damage, even though it's not nearly as much as the Warlord in the last fight. So now, where can we land a proper shot? Would be best to shoot at the Berserk, but that's out of the question for now. Let's shoot him. Ooh, a nice headshot, dealing a whopping 60 damage through the helmet. Can't ask for much more. Here we definitely get into position to give him the pump. I think against the lightly armored orcs, it's probably better to have a triple step than having a single bonk. So let's try going like this. We're a bit too far to make efficient use of the throwing weapons for now. So the first turn of combat will definitely be mostly crossbow shooting. Softening him up right there. Let's see. Just reload it to have it ready and for the off chance that we want to rip like a spontaneous shot. The position where he stands might be a really good double slash position next turn, so we might want to get our banner in position here. This bro stands here, and he is getting ready to swoop in and take a head, and then swoop out with Berserk again. Oh, perfect. Okay, so the first orc made his way in, but actually didn't stun us, so that's like a dream situation. With the range, with the backliners, we will probably just poke and retreat this turn. He can step one in, poke, and step one back. So we wear down the Berserk a bit. Let's hope they don't they don't all have the javelins in their pockets. Please, please. Ooh. What? Waiting for now? Okay. Not that many javelins, but... Oh, the Berserk can and probably will be knocked back. It doesn't say they cannot be knocked back, so I assume they can be. But we don't want to knock him back before our backliners took a chance to give him a poke. Bonk his head in. That hit the shoulder. That one must have hurt. Yeah, we got the double shot lined up, but not yet. Off with his head. Off with it. No. We make our way out again. Just a hit and run tactic. Advanced mercenary guerrilla tactics right here. Oh, he might charge in and stun now, which is totally okay. Going for the finish here might not be a bad idea. This might warrant actually swapping to a javelin and finishing the job. Ooh, no, we got another throw. Yeah, might as well, right? Does one of them still move later? Ooh, they do. Right. Oh, so we could even hope for a Orc Warrior to step in here if this guy dies. So let's end this fool. But I guess otherwise we just hold our ground here. Maybe step one down in case the sergeant wants to poke here. Yeah, he will most likely charge, so... Ah no, I bet the warrior will go in instead. So let's not shield wall yet. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, well, that's a bit unfortunate now, because he's really not standing optimally. Should have possibly moved out of the way. Yeah. Well. Oh well. Let's start bonking him then. Warlord is being a little sissy. Doesn't want to move in. I get it. Let's crack his armor. No, there you definitely see the power of the spear. Dealing literally 0 damage, but keeping them at bay, where you finish like less targets at once. And the bigger these fights get, like in later fights you have like 35 of these orcs, the more value the spearmen have. Like at some point they hold back like 10 orcs each. Give him a poke to the head. That's just perfect. Man, this head is so big. Really hard to miss, I guess. What a 5-head this guy is, though. Yeah. So I feel like being able to swoop in here. I don't know. Having the combination of the mace and the dagger is just so valuable. I feel like being able to swoop in here next turn and really mess this orc up is super valuable. You can also still shoot. This might be the point in time where it's worth trying to push this orc away so we could retake position. But let's plan for the plan failing, right? But definitely don't step in this tile because one of the orcs can still charge in this turn and we would just get stunned and lose our turn. So I'm pretty sure if you could push back an orc, you would be pushed back to this tile. If he could. Yeah, well. The premise is we hit. Lol. Now. So now we just give him a poke. It's... wait. This is 60 to 80, 90%. This is like... yeah, okay. It's actually a bit better to strike him with this. Oh, he's got the shrooms. He's actually high on shrooms right now. Totally loving what's going down here. Hey, we might be able to break him. Pushback post. Too much fatigue. He can only slice once. Yeah, good luck, Mr. Skapskra. Ha! Shields up, man! Not too concerned about this guy closing in. I think we have a good chance of killing him. Definitely waiting for the orcs to close in. If one of the orcs moves here, it would be like perfect. Ooh, another headshot. Let's freaking go. That's really good. Let's wait and see if we want to move later. I would be down still to try and push this orc, just for the sake of science, to be honest. Yeah. Sometimes science is hard. Come on, dude. Bonk him. Bonk him like you're loving it. Noise. Not sure if there would be a better opportunity to deal some damage with the sergeant, so... yeah, let's bring him to fleeing. Concentrate the damage on this one dude. Waiting with the sword, brother. I think it's still a bit too early to try and chop the head off. Ooh, now we could give it a go. It's definitely more damage than the regular attack. No, too bad. So this was basically it, damage-wise. The dodge tank won't be able to do anything. If we want to prevent him from attacking, we have to land one shot and hope he breaks. Yeah, perfect. Could just reload the crossbow in case nothing else comes up. This bro can still spear wall forever. The main danger is that the spears might break at some point. This spear is still doing really good. Yeah, no. Yes. Come on, smash him. Oh, he's still alive? 0 HP. What a scam. And he's also good in the fatigue department. -2 making all the difference. Really nice. What chance do they have to break with shields up? Yeah, still 95, so 5% chance to break, so yeah. Sorry, brother, won't happen. Oh, here we can get the kill and swoop out. Just freeing up the space for some other nerd to jump in. We're just... we're lining them up for the butchering here. Yeah, I mean, I guess, just like this. Probably want to move the Sword Brother somewhere else. He doesn't feel the most useful where he's now. Probably also could unleash a doggo, but the doggo would be suiciding himself afterwards, so he's staggered, right? He will pretty much act last next turn. Not stagger is such a mighty debuff. So why not place the doggo here and let him rip up the naked dude? He's too cold to put on close when he goes into battle, so... Oh, we're raiding their camp, right? Maybe he was sleeping and just fell out of bed. Ah, interesting. Wait, I need to check that, so... Alright. So use the thrust against the little one, the Orc Young, having up his shield wall. With an 80% chance to hit. And he missed that. Fair enough. Oh, and then the other orc jumped above him and he also missed the 95. Yeah, unfortunate, but also really fortunate in the same on the same in the same turn, really fortunate. Low, since we can really give him the business now. Just a bit sad that the Katal and the Bong Stick are separated. The Spearwall is still up though, he's a master. He's an expert at what he's doing. Toothpick expert. So... probably no real reason to move the Sword Brother at all, to be honest. Might even move him one back to free up the space for this banner. Yeah, no good. Not even true. One good target to throw. So let's do it. Give him the business. Let him know how it hurts. Ooh, he's getting brave. I like it. Yeah. He can step in and do one attack next turn. We don't have the best tools to deal with that right now. It would be nice to free up the Hammer Brother to move him up and bash through the Warlord armor as a result. He will die. He won't die, so maybe here it's worth stabbing. Bit off his nose. Let's go. He's acting in 13 turns. Pretty sure we cannot shoot this guy around. Does it even say it knocks back enemies? I don't know, I think that's the best we can do with him. Finish this nerd. Bro was putting in work on their side. You didn't move yet. Alright. I think we don't want the banner in contact with this dude. The banner's got minus 15 defensive stats for the shroom thingy. Definitely step one down, also to reduce possible surrounds for the Orc Warlord. The Orc Warlord, he cannot even step here because the Spear Wall will still be up. Let's see, he might decide to wait. Okay, some decent damage there. Yeah. Wouldn't hurt to kill this guy, actually, so the... Oh no, we don't want to move with the long stick anyway, so here we can just wait, I feel like. Let's see if one of the orc warriors tries to flank or something. Could move in with the banner. I feel like this is actually the correct play. It could net the double kill. Could prevent this guy from attacking at all. And these guys can swap their weapon and charge in next turn, I'm pretty sure, so let's give it a try. Oh, damn. Damn. Okay, let's wait and see if we need to move. Yeah, letting the orc warlord step in here is not an issue for me, so let's do it. Don't really want to move yet. Still gonna get some opportunity attacks with him. And he's starting to have the first doubts about the whole situation here. One, two, three, four. We will be able to move the Hedge Knight over here. 2, 3, 4. Oh, we will be able to move him here even. And let's just wait here and let him close in. It's fine. Wait, since when does an Orc Warlord have fearsome? I didn't even know. Pretty big hit, actually. Not bad. Good hit, sir. Good hit. Here we just continue doing our thing. Okay, so we could step here, so we line up a shot for next turn. Definitely don't want to wait, so we have a bit more. So we have a bit more initiative. Yeah, then we loop around with the long stick. Yeah, that's fine. Let's everybody jump the big boss. He's only got so many attacks, so we might as well go in. Dish out some damage. If we were to move in here and throw now, we would actually make his life harder because he wants to circle around, so yeah, maybe we just go. Seems like they're a bit tempted by the sergeant now. Lol. Yeah, let's not have that happen, maybe. He's still being super stupid, not learning from their mistakes, these orcs. Okay, so we have got the extra stabby, but it won't really do that much, obviously. Yeah, I mean, we can step in and give him a poke. You know, can we? Not sure. Probably not. At least not safely. Here we can raise the banner for extra morale. Even though it costs a couple action points, we've got nothing better to do with it. Okay, he's in position now. What about the dodge tank? The dog will go a bit out of control next turn, I'm afraid. Would be cool if you could leash them again. Back to the pocket. I think he will just rush in. But if he does, like, so be it. Cannot really do much about it. Really not sure. I think shield walling here is totally fine and letting them close in next turn. This is like a safe attack. Really decent armor damage with the twin sword. Yeah, here we have to protect the backline. Yeah, okay, he's on a suicidal mission. I see. Mr. Witch Hunter. Yeah, could land a decent hit. So now it's confirmed. Cannot knock back big ass Orc Warlord. So I have a feeling that this dog won't be long for this world. Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, just shouldn't have released it in the end, I guess. It's a bit wasteful to step 3 times into the armor. Let's prep him first with everything we got. On hammer attack. 2 cleaver slices. More throws. I feel like we don't need the extra power from the banner step here. Might be more beneficial to kill this orc. Or not. Yeah, is it a good play to let him come in? I think it is. He will die this turn most likely. Okay, stripped him of the armor. Dazed and staggered, so he won't be doing much now. Might be even able to kill with a decapitate. Not if we hit the head though. 2 head hits, unfortunate. I don't want this guy to escape. You can just move in to get the opportunity attacks and then spear wall so the orcs can't engage on the spear bro. Being really cheeky right now. Give it to him, guys. Wait. So we waited and the orc warlord didn't, but we still get tagged before him again. It's a bit like cheating, to be honest. I take it. No, it worked that way. So now we get around and get him with the big mace and the dagger combo. Oh, no fatigue to kill here. Sad. Okay, they've got enough. Yeah, probably need to chase now, so they don't get away. Could possibly break him. No. Okay, so no chasing possible. Okay. He's taken care of. Don't want to move further with the dagger guy. He could really get messed up. He doesn't have that much of armor left yet. Oh, let's see if they engage on the sergeant. I feel like the tank really wants to get in there now and just keep him from escaping. Yeah, no good position for the hammer bro, so he can just move in. Left, right, dodge combo. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, now we circle. Grab the kill. Give him something to think about. I mean, I guess he will try to escape, so let's not allow that. We can just cheat wall and chill. He's acted already. Hoped he might be breaking. Does he have a decent hit chance? Nah, okay. Nothing much to worry. No. potential for any range shots. Will take a bit until the damage dealers close in, but still needed to go into melee. No choice. Losing all the XP would have been a bit too much to lose there. Yeah, he can just smog. Oh, got quick hands, but still cannot attack. He attacked. Probably want to take this hex after the orc attack this turn, yeah. Break him? No. Ooh, he's going in actually. It's not too bad, because now there's another chance for him to break. Okay. He kind of messed up himself. Stepped in his own trap there. Bonk. What a nice sound, man. Wounded hammer sounds so juicy when they hit. Okay, so he's in contact now anyways. We just give him the dirty. Okay, he's prepped. Let's go. I didn't even want to go there. Like, getting the hits on the escapes. Nice. Just a bit more damage to kill him a bit more quickly. Oh, no fatigue. Come on, let's finish the job. Here we go. Not too bad for a Sea of Tens fight, actually. Most of the damage was the javelins again, and the one hit from the orc was like a whole lot. Okay, so tons of meat. There. Who wants to eat all of this raged meat? Not me. At least a treasure. But they're really stingy. They were either poor or stingy. These orcs need to go looting more often. 36 tools is really nice though. We lose like half of them again, but I guess that's how it is now. Wait, what's that? Okay, webbies. We'll do that later. For now, should be going back down again. Oh, is this the mountain view already? Right. So going back here might be a bit pointless. Yeah, okay, we've been through that piece of wood already. But going all the way around is so much off tracking. Let's see if we can find the beast fight here on the way. It looks like it's a lot of them. Hey, get back here. Wait, is this gonna be a beast fight at night in the forest? Sounds like something you don't want to use your vulnerable range bros for. And it also sounds like something you don't want any shields equipped. Yeah, get rid of this, get rid of this. Definitely use this in the fight. Yeah, using the two-handed sword might be okay, but I still don't love it. Nothing much better than the hammer though. Ratcatcher is actually shaping up to be quite effective. Yeah, taking the primary attributes is always an auto take. Currently he's looking more like a fatigue neutral than a duelist. But still not totally set on that. Taking the 4 health will be good in any ways. This sucks a bit because it's really hard to pick a weapon mastery for him now, if we don't know what he's gonna use in the end. So maybe it's just Pathfinder for now. Won't even need... I could make pretty good use of Gifted actually. But I think Pathfinder is cool for now. It's Birdie. Alright. Should be fine. That's a whole lot of webbies. But they didn't get the ambush. That's something at least. And I really hope the spears are repaired enough so they don't just break in the first turn of combat. That would be so freaking sad. It's 36 webbies already. Nice. That's a XP train coming into town. Choo choo. Okay, durability 96. Okay, perfect. Wait. How can this spear be basically broken while the other one is full health? Didn't they both do basically the same amount of attack? Well, okay. And do we have Pathfinder on this guy? Yes. So this is 2, this is 3. So he can step up the mountain, quote unquote mountain, and still use his 2 big powers. Very good. Alright. So I guess in that case, it's basically all about squeezing into a corner and letting the spear do the work, Ramsey likes to say. Here we can a position like that. Ooh, he's basically out of armor still from the fight, but let's assume they won't make that much contact in the first place. Range butter will also be quite useful with a spear. He's only got like 57 melee skill even with confident, but with the spear he doesn't need much more to land one or the other hit. If the banner stands here, he won't be able to attack like this, so I guess... Yeah, he will, he will hold his ground. The banner is living a dangerous life. Might want to... might want to step up here so some of them can actually move into the corner and get slain. Otherwise, this will take forever. Yeah, he goes here. He doesn't really have a place in life yet. Sounds sad, but it's true. Probably here. And then the Hedge Knight can hold this corner. Yep. Sounds good. Yeah, just pass here. Pass here. And we go up. And activate the magical toothpick powers. Let's freaking go. Yeah. Let's watch them kill themselves. Away with you. Zack, zack. First one down. Okay, this would be so satisfying to watch. It's a whole bunch of suicide bombers. So the spear only loses durability on armor hits and only if it's above 50 armor remaining. So yeah, it didn't even lose any durability. Nice. Yeah, that's just perfect there. Oh, he's blind. He's 9 blind. He cannot see shit again. Well, yeah. And no, nothing will be coming in this turn, so I guess we just pass. Pass. He cannot do anything as well. Pass. Here we could get one kill at least. Soften them up. We still got his shield out. Oh. Nice. Do a poke attack and hop into the corner. Oh, oh. Come at me, spiders. I think the hill position wouldn't even be necessary. I think he would... Hartmut would still have a 95% chance to hit, even without the hill. It just looks really freaking cool. It's too many of them! They are breaking through! Or not. Dude. Yeah. Pass. Pass. Nothing to do for most bros. Ooh. Nice double. Oh, could have unnetted. A bit too quick on the end turn button there. Hero doesn't want to net. He needs the fatigue. Ooh. Well. What to do here? Still definitely no unnetting. Heroes. No way. Nice kill. Let him be netted. Might take a hit, but what the hell? It's just spooters. Oh no, the spider has a cut neck vein. I would really love a mod that adds like different types of injuries. So that you've got like, I don't know, the broken bone type of injuries for skeletons. And then, I don't know, like just adrenaline gland for the beasts, so to say. So just like beast flavored, unique injuries. That would be quite cool. I feel like, dude, the spider slayer is going strong. Well, that was the one chance. Whoa. Whoa. Perfect positioning. Nice. Such a satisfying fight. Just killing things left and right. Could have killed this with the lance, but... What the hell? Really should be turning my WhatsApp off. Don't know if it works, but I tried. Gave it my all. So how are we looking? Net real quick. Still nothing to do for the maze, bro. Ah, come on. He can join into the Spearwall party. Seems to be quite fun. Noise. Dude, Weasel here is really slaying with the sword. It's doing a very good job. Two. Landrich is also taking good care of the whole flank by himself. Bonk. Output is really the king of the hill. Don't want to mess with this guy. This pointy stick is too mighty. No! You're breaking through. see if we can hop in, kill it, hop back. Nice quadruple stab. Doesn't even build up fatigue with all the stabbing. It's really nice. Can just unnet this turn. Oh, he doesn't have any more targets. And unnet himself. Get that jizz off me. Almost nobody left. More. Bring more. All of these suicide bombers coming in left and right. Where are they coming from? Oh, is that already? Oh. Another one. Another one. Almost out of spear juice. All of these corpses, man. It's a spider graveyard. Such brutality. Nothing to do up there. He did his part. Landed his stab. Good job, sir. Whoa. Total and utter annihilation. I think we don't even have enough spaces to get corpses anymore. Probably no more loot from now on. Are they running? Are they running already? Can't see anything. So dark. Okay, yeah, they're running. Well, so much for turning off the WhatsApp sound. It's over. What a slaughter. We held the wooden fortress. Damn. Spear bro. 11 kills. 1.4k damage. God damn. 1k damage on the other spear bro. Yeah, not too shabby. Really not too shabby. So much food is gonna expire. And there's still a couple of shields to sell. And a couple of javelins. So we still got some space in the inventory. Put on the weapons again real quick. You had this shield. Hero had the cool company color shield. He had the heater shield. He had the desert shield. I think that's it pretty much. Something like this looked like, yes. Right, so let's go down one more time. Scout out all of this and then probably go up. The nobles giving the quest are like, what's taking them so long? These guys are taking forever. Yeah, it's night, right? So we don't want the kinda already a day useless witch hunter. I guess it's orcs though. Oh no, it's not orcs, it's zombies. How much durability have we got? 58%. I mean, should be fine. Let's just stand. Hold the ground for now. I guess it's for ghosts. Hoping for a couple of fallen heroes. Is this like a perfect spear bro fight again? Damn. So this feels like this is a perfect situation to just hold the ground. Don't engage too much. And then the zombies will block up all of the space and the ghosts will like totally mess up their movement and have to run into direct contact to be able to scream at all. At least like that's the yeah, that's the wishful thinking in my head right now. Oh, cannot even see the enemy. Amazing. Can't do anything here. Not even worth spear walling. They won't be able to close in. Yeah, I guess we just hold. Let's see if anything makes it in contact this turn. So all of these bases could theoretically be taken. We can move up one, spear wall, and then move back to push them back a bit further. Hold the line, man. Let's let them engage first. It looks like none of them will be able to make it. Lol. They are flanking us. No. All of them have moved. Cannot disengage if we get in there and step once now. So I think this is a bait. I really think this is a bait. Cannot step here either because he's blind again. And I wish I could just remove the helmet for this fight, lol. He's even more useless than the witch hunter would be. He cannot see shit. Come on. Like really? It's definitely spooky ghosts. Keep on missing everything. Let's get back here. Doesn't seem to be a necro, which I like. Yeah, I mean, nah, don't want to be caught in melee contact here. We just hold our ground for now and chill. Taking this one really slowly. Not do anything with him. Hey! Cheeky ghost, okay, yeah. Like, this is it, right? Just stand there, keep on standing there, doing nothing. And they will position themselves perfectly. Thank you, good sirs, thank you. Kinda tricky to get in here and hope to land an attack next turn. Let's see if we can see anything here. Okay, let's do it. Let's be brave. We will move up with the banner anyway, so in worst case scenario, he will be fleeing and then we can rally him. Stunning. Not too bad. This turn we will move the banner here, try to do a double attack with the sword lance. So it's probably fine not attacking yet. Yeah, I don't know. No proper target, but missing everything anyway, so it's not even a question. Yeah. He can move one forward and take all the ghost screams because he's got the full necklace that basically makes him not doesn't make him immune, but chances he will be scared is like 5% or something. Very low. Very, very low. Yeah, so we see most ghosts, so we can just keep on walling for now. Poking. Uh, let's start cleaning that mess up. Prepare him for a proper stabbing. Would have been nice to have a one-handed sword on this guy for the fight. They're blocking themselves quite heavily now. Perfect jam. Google Maps. Find me an alternative route. At least he can get the job done with spear. All it takes is a plus 20% chance to hit and finally finish one ghost. Nice. This gets more hit chance in killing this dude. We will kill him anyways with the... Oh, we could free up the Hex and then the Flail Brother could emergency kill the ghost. That's nice actually. Yeah, because we don't hit. He's out of range now, so start moving up. Triple chance to kill. Perfect. Just perfect there. Be prepared to jump in here and finish the ghost. Get him, puppers. Get him. Okay, he only lost his confidence, but that's totally manageable. Ooh, away with you, foul creature. Take his head to noise. Noise. Considering he's only got the basically worst of the 200 swords, he's doing a really good job. No complaints whatsoever. Is he gonna go in? Not sure yet. Let's wait. Oh no! The spear. Okay. Well, yeah. Yes, we need a new spear. No. Okay, this will be the sergeant spot to do a nasty triple attack. But we can already soften this guy up a bit. We actually retrieved the broken weapons if you have the blacksmith. Oh, let's go. Raise the banner. Rally the man. So nice. Bonk. Let's get in here, dude. Hey, come on. Head on. Even he can attack. Contributing, guys. Yeah, I gotta help out the weaponless brother now, I guess. Yeah, range, bro. Oh, yeah, that was on him. What? Did you see that? What's that? Oh, okay. So I guess the dog AI didn't realize there's an enemy now. The decision to try and move was already made. So the dog tried to run even though the zombie resurrected and instantly bonked him on the head. That's interesting. Never seen that happening. Didn't even know that was a thing. Cool. Never learn, never stop learning. Or just never learn. please. Chaining the three-headed flail attacks is so nice. I wonder how it feels playing a whole three-headed flail team. Nothing but three-headed flails. That might be a cool experiment, proving that the three-headed flail is indeed the best weapon. Playing nothing but the three-headed flail. He will resurrect, possibly, so we just wait here in case. Kill one, step one. Good bonks. Nice. He's surrounded. Burf, burf, burf. 1, 2, 3. Lean daggering. Almost. All of these guys are too slow to have any impact now. Maybe he can still have an impact. Bonk. Yeah. But we are prepared for the trolling. The Dagger Bro might be able to clean up. Doing a damn good job this fight. Oh, pretty nice. So averaging 250 XP, a bit more on every bro. So 3k plus XP. Really good. Very little loot, but that's totally okay. It was mainly about the XP. Definitely take this hat. It's a good hat. Don't want to miss out on that because it doesn't reduce vision. So at night we can still see stuff and kill stuff. Okay, so he's weaponless. A weaponless brother. And he has got 2 spears. Okay. Yes, I know what happens next. Wait, so how many of these things do we have? Oh, we have 5. We have 4 normal ones. Had 4 normal ones and the named one. Right, that was the 5th tier 3 spear. This is such a spear heavy run. I love it. Getting so many of the best weapons. Yeah. Check out the sides. Definitely not too much going on here. Uh-huh. That's why it's super worth to always check the little corners of fog that might be left over while exploring. I feel like it's warranted to take the witch hunter now. Now that the red catcher can see something and actually contribute, we don't want him any longer. I hope it's bandits though. No, no bandits. Yeah, let them approach. All of them are gonna produce the throwing weapons from their pockets and start messing us up. So this is a must, right? Taking the prime shooting position, taking out this target, and whiff. Dude, the witch hunter is so freaking useless. Okay. Would have never thought that he's able to get in there right away. Let's compare crossbows real quick. This one has plus 15% chance to hit and minus 3 per tile. This one has plus 10% chance to hit and minus 3 per tile. So this is... Maybe he should be using the seemingly worse crossbows. We can actually hit something with less damage, but Maybe he won't be that useless all the time. Definitely focusing the, the ranged Orc Young here, or trying to at least. What a futile effort. Let's wait with the banner for now until we've properly arranged. So this bro can... He might be spear walling later. Let's see how much damage we can deal here. He wants to stun. Noise. Little orcs can be stunned. Oh, so we are kind of rocking a fortress here. So let's just position. Wait with him. Wait with him. Wait with him. Back. Why can't he attack this guy? This is a bug, right? This is like one tile of height difference. Yeah. Why can't he attack up there? The scam is this. He's got 4 vision, he should be able to see this. Oh. Yeah. Getting completely trolled. It's almost the repairing. We find out. Here we can line up a nice attack. Or we definitely spear wall the flank. Yeah, here we can just get ready to do our thing. Let him close in. We want it. We are ready. Boy. So the orcs are super scared. Who could blame them? We can still wait until we get a better shot on the throwers. Take this guy out before he gets any hits. Might get stunned for it though. Come on, dude. This is ridiculous. Why do all the orcs have throwing weapons? So troll. Bit excessive, no? He cannot attack from me anyway, so yeah, let's let him... Oh, I wanted to say let's let him close in and not spear wall. I think I was quicker than the mind though. Definitely stun this dude to prep him for the death blows. Might want to move later so we can step here. Yeah, that's a good idea. I have to shoot now. Oh, could have thrown too. That wouldn't have been bad. Completely nuking this guy out of this world. Yeah, do we want to move out? I mean, I guess. Oh, we are taking so much unnecessary throwing damage. Let's give him the business. Oh, get him, puppers. Good hits. Would have fled already. We can move in and probably stab this dude. Never mind. Because anyways, away with you. Good hit. Hey. Can still act. Oh, we couldn't attack if we went down there, so probably wait to free up one of these tiles. Let's let him act first. Might want to take a shot over here. Ooh. Was a hit, but it wasn't enough. Ooh. This noggin is too tempting. Ooh. Oh. What a juicy damage. Wait. Yeah, make him scatter and run. No attack with the sergeant this turn. It's fine though. He will flee. Oh. Yep. Here we get done. Nice. And I thought the Witch Hunter would finally land a kill shot. Seems like it's a jog for the doggo though. Nice hit over the rift. Cool, 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 cool. Let's go. So it feels like the team is definitely ramping up power now. Some good killer turns happening. Finally got level 7 on the Witch Hunter, bro. Really not getting any mentionable loot, like yeah. This is way too much food for one day. You can just go like this. How much food do we need in one day? Not that much, right? Yeah. So this is more reasonable. I mean, yeah. Take the jabs, I guess. No, they're not. Not the yellow of the egg. Okay, and the farming spree kind of continues. I really feel like this is the point in time where it's beneficial to get the donkey. Next follower slot is still super far. Since we don't do any contracts at all, it will probably take forever to get the 4th slot. And the 5th one will probably never happen, to be honest. Not until day 150. And then the run is over anyways. But that's the latest point. That might be over. What have we got here? Yeah. This sounds... this seems to be a super boring fight, so... I don't know. Not feeling it. Getting a 3 in range skill, that's nice. Getting a 6 in initiative. It's gonna be an overwhelm guy, so it's pretty worth it, I feel like. Getting an extra 10 HP with the nimble is pretty cool, but putting in one more roll and resolve should be not a waste. He's not gonna play any role in a fight where we really need high resolve bros, or maybe Witch Shot. Yeah, maybe Witch Shot, so let's do it. He can be super useful. He's a Witch Hunter, right? He has to. It's too much flavor to not place him in the Witch Shot fight. And this is obvious. Ooh. Dieter on level 11. Keeps on rolling terrible melee rolls, but he's a tank these days anyway, so who cares? Since he's a tank, he's just taking resolve and hit points and is love and life, basically. Now, not too sure about his last perks. He could take fearsome. It's kinda unnecessary though. He might end up as a lone wolf tank, but I will postpone the decision. Really got to make up my mind on that. Spear Brother. These are like auto takes, so it's basically, he would love, oh no, he has more resolve than it seems at first glance, so it's not that bad. But yeah, obviously taking a bit more fatigue. He doesn't really need more HP at all. Finally getting the fearsome perk. Or, okay, so, okay, it's 2 level 11 level ups with 1 fight. It's good, man. In which case, he will be one of the dudes who might be an arena pro at some point, so he will be fine in the resolve department. Could take another role in HP, but he's a spear brother after all. He doesn't need that much HP, even though he's nimble. He can just roll with even more fatigue to keep up the wall. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna take Fortified Mind just to make the fearsome procs extra effective. And later on, he's either gonna be a Nimbleforge bro. Would be kind of troll, but it still might be possible. If we find the perfectly suitable armor. And otherwise, he might probably get like Underdog or Steel Bro or something. But he doesn't benefit a lot from taking the perk now, so we might as well not pick it for now. Now the level 11 bro will be benched for the near future until we really need like a solid frontliner. An additional one. And we definitely want to equip the shield though, because it's so freaking good. So I guess the Stun Brother will get the cool shield for now. And we go something like this. He can poke and retreat to the second line. Nita, you hold that. You hold that, son. Oh, it's another undead fight? Oh well. Should definitely be taking it though. It's right on the way. Okay, this looks like it's a necromancer fight. And it's only a necromancer, so we will wait, but then definitely approach and kind of trying to bum rush the enemy. Flank with one brother and take out the necromancer. Ooh, cool. It's a couple armored Wiedergängers and even a couple fallen heroes, so at least there's some good loot for the taking. Nice, nice. This is like a really nice position to be in. I have like the narrow gaps. Taking a look here. Is this a champion? No, it's not. Yeah, let's just shoot. Can probably move forward and stab and then follow up with Spear Bro. The Stun Brother will want to match the Fallen Hero. That's a given. So we position like this. Ready up. Necro might be here because his Guardian is waiting there. Doesn't really matter who we shoot here, I feel like. No good setup for like a proper triple swing, so for now we just chill here and wait. This is obvious. probably want Brother on the top to circle around. So here the stunner will have a shot on the fallen hero no matter where he closes in, but I guess he will close in here. He's a stupid undead zombie after all. I think walking a bit of a bigger circle so they don't get the idea to jump on us up here is not the worst thing in the world. Oh. Yeah, it seems like we're kinda missing someone to hold the line here. Probably it's gonna be these two then, and he's just holding the top. I shouldn't have Spearbolt actually. We're gonna be too early in turn order to make any use of that. It's just a waste of fatigue. But oh well. And this bro also doesn't really know where to go, to be honest. Maybe just approach like this and see if any opportunities come up. Here we can still wait and chill. Whoa. I think it was a double step to the head. So lucky. He will put some hurt on us, the possessed zombie, but willing to take it. I feel like taking care of the fallen hero is by far the most important thing here. Waiting with him, so the zombies do their moves first, and then he will walk 4. And next turn, he will still be first in turn order before the zombos, and probably be able to close in, or almost be able to close in already. Now the spear wall actually makes sense. Okay, let's hope for the best. Ouch. Okay, 2 attacks. What the hell, that's not too bad. I would be really mad if the Wiederganger decides to take the spot of the fallen hero though, and it seems like it's exactly what's happening right now. So, not loving it. Oh man, come on. Oh, ooh, okay. So it looked completely troll for 1 second, but this dude decided to move away, so there is a chance now to open up the space for the enemy to engage us. And in this situation, I feel like it's the correct play. Hey, get back there, son. He's already moved, now he's blocking the way, which is a bit annoying. Yeah, he just circle. Okay, and he moves up anyways. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Okay. It doesn't get much more troll than that. So let's get rid of the zombies here. Try to kill our way through. And the Necro doesn't even possess the big one. It's kind of odd. Whoa, his head. At least this guy won't resurrect now. Did they move? Yes. Okay, so now we go here and then it's a 4 move turn to close in. Which will relieve so much of the pressure. So now that we have the unfavorable engagement after all the effort, probably best to just shield wall here and kill the other guys first. Ooh, nice setup. Off the set. Lovely. Yeah. At the bottom, just holding the ground and poking is probably the best we can do. Nice. Now we can wait and let them come. So this is not good. This might actually hurt really bad, but not much to be done. At least it won't happen again. So let's hope that the shield wall will do the work. It's a pretty okay setup to deal a lot of damage. But you can only strike like this. Nice. Killing one and renewing spear wall. Probably the way here. Not even worth prepping anything for the dagger bro here. Let's just hit him. I assume the dagger bro will be able to finish the job with both of these enemies. Another nice decap. Ooh, could even go for another one. And off with his head. Zombie is getting quite concerned for his master. And this dude will probably try to shield push next turn, but yeah, cannot do much about it. So shield pushing here would be an option, but it might lead to the fallen hero going back on the sword brother. Could also retreat here. Okay, let's try that and see how it works out, just for science. Okay, he's coming back in. But at least he lost 2 of his attacks, so I feel like that's better than just shield walling and taking 3 hits now. Cannot move here really. Yeah, just holding the ground, and everybody smoking on the fallen hero now should be the play. Casually throwing a jab. I cannot attack this turn. Maybe we can. This dude can hop over. Over. Ooh. Is this a good lineup? I guess the spear brother, the spear zombie has a higher chance of hitting anything. Chop his leg up. Let's go. Yeah. Freeing up the stunner bros. Kinda nice here, even though the fallen hero isn't the most important without the necro. Or like not really that dangerous. Definitely want to go in and prevent this guy from attacking the Cleaver brother. Shields up. And he should lay down some hurt here. Hold the banner high. Oh, okay. So, kind of feels good now that the swine, the hedge knight, is almost there to save the day. The necro didn't expect double flank. Noise. That's the teamwork you love to see as a captain. Ah, come on, why we at it? Jump on him, guys. Give it to him. Burf, burf, burf. Don't even think it's worth waiting for the stun here. Bye-bye. So he can still attack. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Damn. Not much left of the necro after this hit. Let one head fly. This should be easy to clear up. So definitely Pretty nice fight. Bonk. Kind of ridiculous how much XP the chill undead fights actually grant. But they are like feeling very trivial for the most part. So, but we get the flanged mace. No, it's a winged mace. Might be able to make use of that. Not sure now. Couple K in treasure. That's really good. Ching. Is it even worth going down here again? Yeah, why not, right? Oh, okay. Is it the same thing again? It cannot be the same thing again. I cannot imagine it being the same thing again. Let's just check the spear. Maybe give it a quick replacement. Just in case it's a horde of undead again. And have a look before it's night. Praying for bandits though. Oh, oh, oh. Yes, the prayer had been heard. God bless this battle. Okay. First bandit fight in ages. So nice. They are looking quite scared. So I guess they have a couple of ranged dudes in the back. Kinda scary with the dude with the eggs. And deal quite a lot of damage here. So we just chill with the ranged brothers for now. Approach on the flank though. Oh, the crossbow lineup. 3 naked men in potato sacks, ready to shoot their children's crossbows. Lol. I feel like going up here and being ready to stun if someone's hiding in there wouldn't be a bad thing to do. Let's try that, but no one's in there, okay. I felt like I saw someone swooping in here, but it's suspiciously empty right now. And another crossbow guy, what? Yeah. Some it's the whole crossbow battalion. They robbed the Fletcher. These guys robbed the Fletcher. It's them. Like, what the hell? This is a call an ambulance, but not for me situation. I would be shocked to not see at least like a couple wounds happen in this fight. Especially if they concentrate fire. They might as well. I'm just randomly placing the bros somewhere right now, but they might easily basically kill one bro if they all concentrate fire on a single bro in one turn. I'm a bit spooked out. So this dude would be a good target, but I think it's blocked right now. Yeah, so let's just get in position. Kinda lacking a frontliner? Yeah. Well, let's hide behind the bush for now. You know, the herd is about to begin. Oh shit! There he is. Look at his smug face. He knew he was hiding. Shot 1. Shot 2. Performing a little zigzag dancing step before shooting. Okay. Most of the battalion missed, luckily. It's such a crazy firing line. Ooh, landing a shot on the eggs dude would be quite valuable. It's even a headshot, but no combat relevant wound, if I'm not mistaken. I'm a bit scared for the banner here. Putting him in melee contact feels a bit odd to me now. Since the long eggs, Brigand can just walk up and basically get a free hit. But here we cannot even get into cover behind the shield, so let's be a bit risky here. And have the possibility of a double attack with the sword lance. Okay, so now we get to shoot. But the tables have turned. Headshot would be epic here. Other option would be hoping the shot goes astray and it's the long eggs dude. But I prefer headshot. Ah, almost. But a nice wound though. This is clear. He missed his shot. He's pretty done for. And now the suffering begins. All the crossbows are lined up. He got a stab wound at least. Not the best hits though. Oh, what? What's he doing? Oh shit. Run! Oh god. Oh god. Kitty cat powers activated. Run! Holy shit. This is the stupidest brigand fight. I want my zombies back. Take it all back. I love zombie fights. They're the best. 50% chance to hit? Nah. Give it a 1, give it a 2. Ah, dude. Sad he missed that. Okay. Killing this guy would mean the Hedge Knight could step up 1 and at least try to get 1 crossbow out of the picture. Would be epic to place a dog here. They're so unprotected back there. The firing line doesn't have any front line to protect right now. Ooh, good hit. Definitely bonk him once. That one hurt. Would be nice to kill this guy with someone else, so... Yeah, but we don't have anyone. Yeah, can just go in with the stunner next turn. Ooh. Wait, is there a dude? This is grass too. It's like the brigands actually planted all of this weed to hide their front line and then have the crazy firing line in the back. Totally surprising everybody coming in. This is such a goblin type setup. Let's try to relieve them of some of their hats. Ooh. First head down. Yeah, let's get the sergeant in melee. He's out there for blood. Yeah, this dude is just... Oh, he can actually kill. Boys. And now hide. We learn from the brigands. We learn their ways. There he is. Give him a slice. Oh, can actually break through now. Okay, they don't want to play anymore. What a funny fight. Just completely troll. Oh! Nice hit. Would also be kinda interesting to loot the long eggs. Wouldn't mind that. He's pulling the butter knife on us. Unless... No real way of getting this guy in melee contact. Yeah, it's a bit tough. Could try to ignore the zone of control. Noise. So, no proper sword lens. Oh, but skill reset definitely possible. Okay, now it's just cleanup. Ooh, that might be a firing solution. The aim is true and steady. Stabbing the guts. Wait, is there still one alive? Ah, okay. The dude with the immensely oversized head. Time to pop it down to size. Yeah. Yeah, pretty fun though. It was actually very enjoyable. And they dropped the long eggs. Nice. Bit too late to use the flail now. But really fun and really funny. I liked it a lot. Could maybe make use of the decayed heater shield. I doubt it, but let's keep it for now. And yeah, to be honest, it feels like selling wouldn't be a total waste of time right now. And trying to clear all of this without selling, it's a bit ambitious right now. So let's maybe head back to the castle while we're here. Don't know if this is blocked though, so gonna take the hopefully shorter route. If this would be like a long mountain range over here, it would be so sad to have to cross it. Takes forever and ever. And now, muster the troops, muster the troops, muster the troops. No muster the troops. Can't always be lucky. Came across first cut is cover on your way here. It's on the plains to the south. No good sir, it's not. I've been there, I can tell for sure. It's all a lie. So what's the selling price? Doesn't look too bad at first glance. Any 100 worth item? 180? It's not pretty, but it's not the worst. So it's actually pretty bad. Okay, let's be real, it's actually pretty bad. This is not it. Or it's like 16. Okay, good enough. Get rid of this nonsense. This we want to use. The rest is like eh. Goodbye, fully crafted Widowmaker. You roll terribly. Yes, please. The mace? It's a bit bad to sell a tier 3 weapon right now. Not that late in the run. Only day 52 or so. Ching 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 ching. Man splitter? I don't know. They're so fun. Always feels a bit like weird to just sell them off. Feels like you're selling fun for money. Maybe keeping one for now. Yeah, that was a tasty sell-off. Not bad. I feel like most of the strange meat of unknown origin, which totally isn't human meat, I'm sure. We can also get rid of, get some good old porridge. Vegan hipster bros activated. Now make it vegetarian. Goat cheese. Something for the boys to enjoy, some meat. Wait, it's at 350 food already. That sounds a bit excessive. Let's keep it at that. Cool, still looking mighty fine. So maybe just get 2. Ammo dropping a bit. Let's get a lot. Why not? And a good boy. Full weapon available. Buying a warbow here. I don't know. We've got the ambition to kill a mercenary company anyway, so why would we ever buy a warbow? I don't see it. Good hire available. He's got the Henry Cavill chin. So maybe. Ooh, Burke the Pious. Well, well, well. So this is definitely a candidate. Ooh, but he's not coming with the hat. Hoggart, good sir, where is your jingle hat? Still gonna hire him though. This is an interesting background too. They are really solid, like hybrids. You know, some people don't like them, but I quite like them. And the weapon itself is like 3k in the weaponsmith, so it's not a bad bargain. Let's see if he's got a good trade. Oh ho! Oh ho ho! You, sir, are hired. He's old. What does old mean? Does anybody know what old means? Like, does it hint towards any trait or so? Because if it would, it might save a tryout. Otherwise, I would feel tempted to try him out. He's a budget swordmaster, not the worst background. And he's the pious. His helmet is not only good, but it's also looking very, very cool. 2 good arguments to buy it. And I think it's worth like 2k. The pole hammer we actually want. It's not worth that much money, but let's say 1.5k. The armor is looking cool, but not the best. So maybe pay 500. So he's a bit steep. Let's see what he's got as traits. None. Well. Okay, let's see what the other guys got. Yeah. Not what you would have liked to see. I'm still yet to find a proper juggler background with actually decent potential to be a damage dealer. Same goes for Killer on the Run. I don't know, I cannot resist buying them because they get the extra chance to hit the head. And I'm waking up at night sweating and dreaming of a proper Axe duelist with extra chance to hit the head, but it's just not happening. I think I've already bought like 100 of these. They never make the cut. Doesn't even give us the head. What a disappointment. What about this Giga Chat right here? You, sir, have the good. What have you got under the hood? Questionable beard. Not sure if I'm liking this. He might need a visit to barber. Besides that, he's got a ton of HP. Considering he's a sellsword, he's like Frank the Tank type of sellsword. Got pretty mediocre fatigue, but not bad. Like, good enough for a lot of jobs, and also got the star, so the star will play, which is nice. Got the max roll and resolve? Is it a max roll? Yeah, he doesn't have any trade. So he rolled like a Chad in the secondaries. And then he almost max rolled melee attack. Damn. And also really good ranged attack with a triple star. So he's got one hell of a potential. And 17 melee death. 7 and a teen. This dude is nuts, right? Isn't he completely nuts? Hey Darks, what's up? A good base, you say? Yeah, wait, an incredible base, right? Does it get any better than this? I don't know when I found a roll like this the last time. That must have been like a couple hours ago, because this Hedge Knight is also freaking crazy. But besides these two, it's really rare. And even this Hedge Knight doesn't start with 17 base melee death. What the hell? The question is what to do with this guy, right? Suddenly there's a pressure. I don't want to mess this guy up. I really don't. Now things that come to mind are Bowmaster. I really don't like to build bows on brothers with mediocre melee attack. Ranged attack, but this guy got potential, right? With gifted, he will always basically hit 100. So bow is definitely an option. The thing that speaks against it for me is that it's kind of hard to make a bow work with the combination of like some hybrid build, to do like some hybrid melee shenanigans on the side. A bow brother is usually just a bow brother. So this seems a bit odd to me. And making him a backliner, like a crossbow polearm backliner, which is a really cool build. I really like that build, especially with Headhunter and stuff. But I don't see this guy with a 17 Chadley melee death being a backliner. That sounds like... yeah, it sounds a bit wasteful actually. So I'm not too sold on that right now. Okay, now let's activate brain cells and think a bit further. He can be really, he can and will be very tanky. Like he can definitely hold his own in the front line with a really good ranged attack that you want to use. So he can maybe be like a bit of a baiting role. Draw the enemy towards him and then swap to some manly two-handed weapon or something. I could see that. He could also be a crossbow dude with a two-handed weapon in the back. Now that I think about it. Like a crossbow takes 4 AP to reload and 3 AP to shoot. So he could bonk someone on the head with a two-hander. And in case he makes a kill and gets a berserk stack, he could actually not only fire, but reload and fire. Would that be any good? Huh. Sounds like an experiment I would be willing to try. If anyone has any other suggestions, I'm totally open. The only thing I'm really set on is this brother should use his ranged attack And he should be positioned in some type of way that he can also like take some heat, make a bit, make some use of the melee death. He doesn't have to take all the melee death rolls, but at least like 3s and so on. So he ends at 30, 35, something like that. It's kind of given to me. So for the taking are the classic and by everyone beloved Roar Duelist. And he would always have good attributes to skill. Or the before mentioned like 200 something, crossbow, whatever. Not bad. Let's see what he rolls. maybe that helps deciding. Okay, so perfect range roll. Nice, nice. Absolutely terrible. Otherwise. Okay. Not what you want to see. Not specifically the best right here. Like taking some fatigue will definitely be good. I want to build something on him that uses the fatigue. And then getting a bit of melee skill on top is also probably not bad. Would anyone take +4 range defense here? I don't think it would be the worst thing to do. I think it could be good. He will be in a position where he eats like javelins and stuff like that on a daily basis. It will kind of be his everyday breakfast. But I think that opens up the most options for later. Not bad, not bad. And he's a good brother, so we want him to live. And the only way to achieve that is by giving him the magical kitty cat powers. Yes, sir. Definitely will be a smart man. He will become a student of the art of war. He gets his armor back. He can get some Chadley clothing for now. And he won't hit anything at all, right? Like even with 54 range attack, he doesn't hit anything. So might want to give him something that has additional chance to hit. Or what? Ah, he got hit by all the crossbow bolts, right? He's totally out of the picture for now too. Yeah, let's give him a bonk stick. See how it goes. Definitely place him in the back row. Ooh, Hedgie leveled up too. Nice rolls, nice rolls. Yeah, skipping a +4 fatigue? I don't think so. He's supposed to be the epic hammer flank brother I'm planning to post on Reddit about. So he needs to deal a lot of damage. Did we get another bro? It was just 2 by now, right? So there's probably still 1 to come. And he's already got the hammer mastery perk and quicken, so he's totally ready to get a pole hammer too. But let's get Berserk over Brawny. His fatigue base is pretty good for now. Still not sure what to take here, to be honest. Berg the Pious. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have a trait, but if he rolls really well, the clock is ticking. There's not so much time to level up new bros. Like in 10, 20 days latest, the team must be set, otherwise it will be quite tough to clear the whole map and get all the legendary locations done. So I think this might still be worth it. 92 melee with spear? You mean hard mood? The companion? Yeah, of course. Oh, you think it's not enough? I think this is worth it. This is actually worth it. Let's hope it pays out. At first glance, I can already see he's not as good as the dude before. But if we would be measuring a bro's worth by Gunther, basically no bro would ever be worth it. So what are the positives about this bro? He's got okay health, like every oath taker always has. Not much that can go bad here. Oh, I just saw 92 melee. Why spear? You mean why make a bro with such high melee attack a spear bro? Well, because spear bros are mostly dependent on a very high melee attack. It's like the most important attribute for them. Like they really need a very high melee attack to always connect with the spear wall. And then they need a high fatigue pool to be able to consistently spear wall over a long fight, for example, like a 10 turn or longer fight. So you really only need like melee skill and fatigue on the spear bro. Everything else is basically optional. It's nice to have a bit of def, bit of health in case like they eat a couple javelins, but it's all optional. The only things that matter are like melee attack and then fatigue to be able to keep it up. So this bro will only end up at quote unquote 85 melee skill. He will have quite some trouble holding like a bunch of chosen back and making them like not engage you and overwhelm you at the flanks. Okay, but back to this guy. Okay, so he's got the max roll and resolve, which is super good. This dude won't run. And he will be able to hold his own on like in fights like the witch shot and stuff. If he gets another couple like 3s or 4s, I think he will do really well in stuff like the witch shot and monolith to library, things where he can get terrorized. His fatigue is quite low, but that's normal for an oath taker really. His potential for melee skill is really high though. He got a max roll and at least 1 talent star. So he will end up at 92 naturally, which is kind of crazy. He's kind of feeling like a backliner to me. His potential in defense is quite low. But not only is his potential for melee death quite low, he's also coming with a like little fatigue pool and no talent stars. So he won't be able to swing his weapon with. His initiative is also not the highest, but it's still oath taker initiative, so not bad either. Really not sure what this dude could be actually. If he would be a frontliner, he would kind of have to be wielding a shield and hiding behind that to have the proper melee death. And then he wouldn't exactly have the fatigue you would want to keep on attacking. We already have a specialized sword dodge tank with shield, and I feel like having 2 of these is a bit unnecessary. So the things I would see for him is actually being a spear bro too, but at some point it's too many spear bros. How many do you need? I don't know. Probably not 4. Making him a flail bro could be cool with the sensor flail. Then he would have to be nimble. That could actually work out. Could actually be a flail bro. Let's see what he's rolling. I don't think that making this bro a Battleforged bro is the correct decision, because he will never have the defensive stats to be like a proper frontliner, like a proper two-handed frontliner. He could become a duelist. Yeah, that's basically the 2 routes I see. Kinda sucks that he starts with -6 range def. That could come to bite him in the ass. So let's start taking fatigue and hope on making him a sensor bro. It's a bit ambitious to plan with it from the start, but like plan with having the sensor in the inventory and being able to use it, since we haven't even found the abandoned village. But I have a feeling we will find it soon. Ah, no, not Colossus. He gets the kitty cat powers, so he survives. And yeah, I guess since the first bros are level 11 now, it's only these 2. You can actually start leveling up new guys, which is really nice. He can get the hammer. It's good, man. A well-deserved bonk stick. And now there's 1 free space. This guy is already being leveled now. He can get his old armor back. Oh, it's not his old armor, it's the Oathtaker armor. He came with shitty armor. Would also be nice to raise a hammer bro now. I don't know if there's a suitable candidate in the team currently. Possibly the stun bro. Would take a second weapon mastery. So we will just get like whatever we have right now. And a dagger. Ooh. Let's give him one of the long axes. That's kind of nice. And the hammer flank is almost active. Let's see how he performs. I have a feeling might not as amazing as the guys on Reddit used to tell me, but it's only one way of finding out. Don't really see a good way of using the tier 3 winged mace currently. I don't know. But this should be it for now. Selling off a couple items here. Ah, come on, let's get rid of it. We need space. Yeah, we need space. Oh, maybe shouldn't have sold the crossbow. The one dude is a potential range bro, right? So maybe that was a bad decision. Oh, they're trying to get the fingers of some corpse, right? This is a thief event. Ka-ching! Thank you, good sir, for your effort. Nice. Aha, yeah. The feeling. I had it. I was feeling it. And there it is. Nice, right. Let's get in there. I feel like this is the perfect time. Isn't it designed to be made at like, or like to be fought at day 60 or something? I feel like we are close enough. But this is a shitty fight for level 1 and 2 bros. So I think we cannot level them here. At least not without totally risking them dying. Let's get the old dudes in. This is also an excellent fight for Spear Bros. Spear Bros are super good in this fight. He still has 2 perks. But he has got too low of a melee attack to ever wield a one-handed hammer. He won't hit anything with it. Rotation? I don't know. His fatigue is so low too. So we find a bunch of weirdos in an abandoned village and they are up to no good. And we just rush in and bonk them on the head. Like we always do with every enemy. Someone should really clean this mess up. What is all of this nonsense here? So the terrain seems to be terrible. Like, there will be such a traffic jam. How are we supposed to get to the enemies, actually? I really don't know about this. So there's 3 necromancer type of enemies in this fight. And they make corpses explode, pull you around. And I don't know if they do anything else, but that's what they usually do. And then there's this weird flesh golem blob type of enemies with multiple weapons. They either hit you or they lick you. And they've basically got all the tricks in the book in their disposal. At their disposal, they can disarm, stun, daze, like really everything. So it's kind of hard to judge what they're gonna do and how tough it's gonna be. I have problems doing it at least. So I feel like we are 1, 2, 3 dudes are gonna go in contact here and start bashing. So he's the first one. You might want to zip through these narrow passages here and then let the other guys like follow up. Because they will be coming from 3 different directions. One of the enemies, like the Necros, is down here, and the other one is up here or something. And taking them out one by one is really key in this fight. Like, moving towards one target and not just staying in the middle and let them come from all sides. Otherwise you will be so surrounded. What's up, Alexa Gray? Isn't that some... I don't know, I'm not gonna say it. Ooh, okay, we already mispositioned heavily. Well, it seems like we are about to say goodbye to the witch hunter. Yeah. Okay, so this is kind of an unfortunate event, a chain of events. Him getting pulled like 3 times in the very back line and being totally isolated. I don't like that, to be honest. This sounds like it could get out of hand super fast. And we really need to like catch up and try to support, but I don't know how. Could maybe release a dog? I don't know if that will help us in any way. Oh, what's up here? Dude, we're just battling with the bros. Just how it's supposed to be. Going for a challenge run. Seeing if we can make it. It's just the first origin. So, if it's not working out, no hard feelings. I think it's quite a big challenge to be super consistent in this game and not have anything go terribly wrong ever. Because there are a lot of things involved that have some RNG to them. But that's also kind of the fun part about the challenge for me. Okay, so now stunning and doing the classic the classic Daze Pierce combo is like the name of the game. He might even die already. Yeah, nice. Okay, taking some damage, but nothing too bad. Oh yeah, thanks man. Hope yours is going well too. This dude could just stay here and spear wall and kind of repel the enemy from closing in from the back. But I don't think he needs to do anything this turn. I feel like... yeah, they won't make it anyways. They should have 4 movement like most enemies. Here we want to get into contact with one of them at best. Not too many. He can get into position to... yeah, close in next turn and give him the bonk. Ooh, double hit. Nice. Yeah, and the Witch Hunter is kind of in his... out of his comfort zone, in his uncomfortable zone. And I put a shield in his backpack for the odd situation that he would ever get engaged in melee and be kind of helpless there. So I think this is the time to pull it out. And now he's at least got 23 defense and can also shield wall up. Kinda nice to have it now. It's kinda good. Yeah, there's a bit of a traffic jam here now, so yeah, let's go up. Consolidate the forces. So the melee guy is getting pulled in is not as bad as the Witch Hunter. Definitely worth to take care of one of these fault finders. That's what they're called. Bop. Bop. And most satisfying sound. It's really nice. Old man. Old. The mighty toothpick. Yeah, they will just hold the narrow passages and kind of win the whole fight by doing so almost. That's really the challenging part about the fight. It's almost like fighting like webbies or something. We have to just be fast and kind of damage raise them. The Witch Hunter's also doing fine still. Yeah, rush him down. Almost sounds like playing Minecraft if you hit them. 1, 2. Ooh, it's stinky. Gotta move out. Out of the miasma. Nah, he can just stay. He can stay. Yeah, so this side seems to be mostly cleared. Now it's the question whether to go up or down. And I feel like down might be a bit easier since there's a lot of room to maneuver here. So we can get into position already. Definitely don't want to stand in this stinky zone. And these guys are just annoying. Always pulling you where you don't want to be. I've yet to like really find out and learn how to position against them. It feels so hard to like keep track of everything and all the possibilities where they might pull you and what the possible objects are they can pull you to, especially in the next fight in this like semi-quest line where there's even more of these guys and even more fault finders and I don't know, just so many unforeseen things happen and suddenly your bro's in the terrible position, like the worst position you could ever imagine. You're like, yeah, well, great. I guess moving up one is quite okay to have a bit more room to engage on one guy and take him out. Here we're not in position yet, so maybe not there. Oh, and this dude slipped past the spear wall. He will probably be the first victim then. Yeah, here we can just move up, get ready to strike. I think these guys are just gonna hold up here. They're not really like gonna push for now. I really like the new legendary location though. I think it's a great addition to the game. It's also nice that it's like it's a totally unique thing. You don't have any remotely similar fight in the whole game. Only exception might be the Kraken fight, but I'm not sure about that because I've never actually done it, to be honest. I've only heard that it's supposed to be pretty tough, but that's just hearsay, right? How tough can it really be? Ah, I like this. And I think the exploding corpses on the battlefield, so the stink zones, like randomly pop up where enemies or your own bros were slain. And then it's after the initial damage tick, it's basically like a undead miasma. Letting. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, there was something. Okay, so now the banner got pulled into 3. Oh my god, is he gonna die now? Oh, please, no. Dodge the tongue. Don't let him lick you. Can he still act? He can, but he does not have the fatigue it would take to push one away. Yeah, I'm honest. I'm not liking this one bit. And where is this dude hiding? Maybe we need to rush in as fast as possible now. Both of them completely unscathed so far. So pushing this dude would relieve a bit of pressure. We could push one. Seems pretty obvious to me. Move in. And then? What then? Unleash the hounds, possibly? Unleash the hounds. Burf, burf, burf. Now this dude has a whooping fatigue pool of 21, meaning he can only move one tile and shield push. Not what you would want for the situation, really. It also seems like he doesn't contribute that much trying to kill here now. And I think if he finds the Fault Finder in melee, they cannot do their shenanigans anymore with the pulling and exploding stuff. So maybe try that. Cannot see through this sarcophagus. We might want to just get in here and prepare to bonk next turn, I guess. Can't see anything better right now. But he's doing a good job holding the enemy back, so we just stay here. That's the one up there. Ooh. So he can knock one back. This could really come into play now. 1, 2, 3, okay. He's gonna be a bit too slow to do it, possibly, but we're still gonna try nonetheless. He won't have a shot this turn anyway, and killing this dude isn't of as high of a prevalence as helping out down here. Sergeant is so messed up right now. We need to help him. Either way is blocked, so there's pretty much only one option, right? Yeah. So he's got like 100 health left. I guess this dude deals the most damage. Really have no clue how much the tongue of these guys is hurting. But it's really gross, at least, like that's for sure, so. No matter if he lives or dies, the emotional damage will be immense. I'll go get him. Okay, so we've one attack on this golem. He can attack too, but it's way too late. And he's also acting way too late. Oh, but we can push. Okay, that might be good. Let's try to repel him. Yes, sir. Also move this turn order to 21. Noise. Okay, he's doing shenanigans against the Witch Hunter. That's totally fine. Priority is really helping out the Sergeant now. Nothing else matters. The Sergeant is an actual arm of a brother. He's got the stars, he's got the levels. We don't want to lose him. Losing the Sergeant is actually so bad if you want to be fast, right? Because you cannot take a lot of undead fights anymore. Suddenly it's so scary to have your man flee. He just grabbed the sword with his tongue, and now the dude cannot attack. Yeah. Had time to give him a jab. Tyson punch. In this situation, the brawler background really starts to shine. Sadly, there's no attack possibility here, but at least moving in to get some surround is good. He's doing fine still. Okay. So very nice. Taking care of one of the fault finders at least. And now the question is trying to focus down this dude before he licks the sergeant to death, or trying to give this flash golem a really big bonk. And I'm so uncertain whether it might make a difference, but I think just the chance of it making a difference warrants this attack. And we miss anyway, so who cares? So I'll give him the triples. I think the golems are starting to circle down. They're getting tired of this spear wall nonsense. It's a good time to unleash another dog. Uh-huh. And there's another opportunity to bonk one of them away. Yeah, has to be done. I mean, I can already see it. Next turn, this dude up here will instantly pull the sergeant in again. So maybe it would be a good decision to move him out of there. Oh, now we don't have the fatigue. Amazing. Bit too greedy there, possibly. Oh, he might get engaged now. Didn't really see that coming, to be honest. Yeah, stepping in there is a bit too much. Let's just try to focus one down. Need to start making some kills. And this is just the easy version of the locations, right? The next one is like so much harder. It's no comparison. Spear walls are doing really good though. Definitely feeling really good. So he's still got his attack, so why not stun him? Why not stun him? That's right. Whiffing everything left and right. Okay, the dog will finish the job next turn, I guess. Oh, there's even a lineup for multi-attack. Okay, let's do that. Aggression is the best defense, they say. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that ugly face. He definitely had some type of terrible accident or something. Okay, he will get the big bonk. Bonk. That sound. So good. It sounds so blunt when they connect. Okay, so here the pushback works. That's good to know. Yeah, and we just keep the wall up. Keep up the shield wall. Doesn't seem necessary to go in here now. I feel like going up and just protecting the range bro is the right call. This dude is just running around in circles for ages and he's not getting anything done. Yeah, they should be able to handle him. Ah, okay, so the dog killed this flash golem and then it got instantly exploded. But that's not a biggie. We're gonna be moving anyways. So with a step real quick. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Now he's got 16 max fatigue. How much does one swing with a sword cost? 8. Okay, so he's got all the fatigue he needs. If he loses that one-on-one, he's so gonna be fired. Like, no question. Okay, slash him up. Small. How do you guys like the fashion of these fellas? They've got these unique robes. I don't know. I feel like they're kind of cool, and there's some like fashion potential with the new clothes. I managed to make the diviner robe work really well at some point. Rest seems pretty manageable though. I feel like now we've got the numbers to feel a bit more comfortable here. Finish that dude off. The sergeant is just... he's gonna bail out. He's out of here. He's got enough. Burf, burf, burf. Yeah, step in, give him a stabby. Go out again. Oh, holy shit! What was that? So his body is hit for 35, and then on top of that, like his like body armor, and then on top of that, his body is also hit for 37, even though he's got nimble. Does nimble not work against that stuff? Feels like that's an awful lot of damage. And now his kidney is messed up. Not an issue right now, because it doesn't affect the bro in the current fight, but after the fight, he will be so vulnerable. Okay, it's time to jab again. I think it's time to go end this nonsense. They just keep on dueling each other. Come on, end it. Let's go. Take his head. Gotta say, the one-handed sword fatigue neutrals are pretty nice though. They feel really good. This dude. So it doesn't do a lot of damage against armor, but it does a hell of a lot of damage against health, even if they're nimble. Feels like this is another of the legendary locations where Battleforged bros outshine nimble bros by so much. Yeah, we just rush. Not really that much left on the battlefield at all. Now it's just taking the prize, basically. We can just run away from the corpses and then I guess nothing can happen. Go get him. Oh, he's standing. Standing in the smelly stuff still. Didn't realize. Oh, hey. Stop that. That's right, good sir. Your time has come. These guys are done. Noise. Definitely running him down though. Away with you. All right. So backliner and range bros really tend to suffer in this fight. Not as much in this fight, but in this fight they suffer quite a lot already. But in the next one, damn. They do not survive. And I think this is the only place in the whole game where you can get a marble bust. I'd love to know if there's any other application for this thing other than selling it. Looks kind of cool though. Okay, so now you get the location revealed of the second legendary fight in this chain of fights. And it's called, what is it called? Yeah, Artifact Reliquary. And this thing holds the divine sensor. Like the omega good two-handed flail. Such a nice weapon. And it also has got some of the best sounds in the game. It's a proper triple bonker. And it will make up for a nice, like, bombing spree, because there's also this highest tier undead location full of, like, ancient honor guard and ancient priest and stuff. So all of that, pretty promising. I will have some dinner for now, prepare some food and stuff. We'll be back later to continue for a couple more hours. But we had our company's Christmas party yesterday. And it was all on the tab of the company. So like we were renting out the whole bar and stuff. So it was yeah, pretty much whole day long drinking session. And I don't know how many cocktails I had, but my boss pretty much forced me to have at least, I don't know, 10 or something, which I don't mind. It was quite a fun day. But I woke up with a huge headache today. And even though I wanted to continue playing, it took me some time to muster the energy to be here and not totally mess up the fights. So I think I need a bit of relaxation time and have some dinner now. Could very well imagine continuing in like 2 hours or something. But I really need to prepare some fried rice first and yeah, get some calorie and like carbohydrate intake going. Yeah, but I hope you enjoyed it. It was really fun as usual, and yeah, maybe see you guys later. Until then, I wish you a nice evening, and bye bye.